What's going on, everyone? My name is Ricardo Castillo, and this is going to be my first trading video. The reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel is because I want to document my journey and I want to share my trade ideas, trade recaps, and possibly have some live trades as well. And I want to do this because I think this would make me become a better trader, and it would make me be more aware as well of the things that I am doing right and the things that I am not doing right. So hopefully I would double down on the things that I am doing right and change or avoid the things that are not working. So for today's video, I thought I would just go ahead and break down what's been going on with SPY and what we could expect for the next couple days and weeks to come. Starting out from a daily chart, we have seen how in a year SPY went all the way down, all the way from 340 down to 225s, and now we're close to 400s. I think a year ago, back in March actually, when we were trading at around 250s, 240s, and even 230s, I don't think nobody would have anticipated SPY to be at around like close to 400 11 months after that. So yeah, that has been crazy, but again, there's a lot of factors involved as to there's a lot of factors in play as to why this happened. First, the Feds have been providing a lot of liquidity into the markets. They have kept interest rates low, which encourages people to borrow and like take on money and invest and all those sort of things. And since interest rates are so low, bonds and other type of fixed income investments are not as attractive, so people flock into the markets. Don't quote me on this 100%. I am still, as I said, learning myself, but that's some of the things that I have heard from others and I have read myself. So yeah, we're near all-time highs, and if we look at the more recent price action, we can see that last week I noticed how 30 moving average was so what this white line represents, it's the volume average indicator, or like a moving average, I guess, for volume you could say, and it's the 30-day one or the 30 candle one. So at any point here, like how we get the measure here of like in this case, if you look at this number up here of 63 million shares, is we add up the past 30 bars and then we take down the average, and if we do that for today, like for this specific time frame, for this specific point of time, we see that we get 63 million shares. And what this means is that on average over the past 30 days, SPY has traded 63.45 million shares every day. Today though, we traded 59, so just a bit below average, but we have actually been recovering. I'll just show you. So here, for instance, we see how, let me just get rid of this. Here, for instance, we see how SPY had a average volume of 66 million shares, but we traded 35. So we were trading close to half, a bit over half, but we have been seeing an increase in volume, which I think it's preferred. We like ideally like the more volume, the stronger the moves and the more action that we could see. When there's low volume, there's no action and there's not as much trading opportunities. So yeah, if we go down to a smaller time frame though, we see how SPY has been really messy. Like look at today's price action. We see a lot of wicks, a lot of indecision. We do not see a clear direction, and we see kind of just like a range right here, or not even, to be honest, because there's a lot of wicks. So we just pretty much see chop all day, and when we see a price action like this, it's really hard to trade. I did not trade today, so I'm glad, but I know that if I had been staring at my computer for the whole day, I would have forced a trade for sure. I'm glad I didn't though, because if you look at the price action again, it's been really messy. We did kind of topped out. Let me just show you. We did kind of like topped out at around 394, and we have been, even before then, been consolidating at around like from here, the 388s, all the way up to the 391s, and we also see some well, I'll just plot the 494.10s as my all-time high. But then we've been trading inside this range pretty much. If we do go below this 387, we could possibly see more downside. Again, the market has been kind of choppy, so just because SPY gets near 387, it doesn't mean that it's gonna dump or we go ahead and buy puts. But these are just some levels to watch, I guess. For tomorrow, futures are looking slightly lower, and we did get some more news from the Treasury Secretary asking for more stimulus help. I think he believes that the current proposed help is not enough. So we'll see how the market reacts to that and how price action behaves during the pre-market. But again, no clear direction. If you look at previous days, we can see how price was a lot better. We in here, for instance, like on February 2nd, we can see that we gapped up and then kind of consolidated at around here, like this channel pretty much, and like started heading higher. There's been other days where we gap down again and we consolidate, and then we sell off at the end of the day. But the thing is, we do not see as crazy of wicks as we have been seeing this week. So that's what's kind of tricky. So yeah, other than that, I expect some, like, what possible scenarios do I expect? Well, first of all, this could just be a healthy consolidation, and then we could see the next leg up and break into all-time highs, or this could just remain flat for some time and kind of like not move, or we could just consolidate and then we could start dumping and see a correction. I think at this point, a lot of us know that the markets are overvalued, but since so much money has been printed and continues to be printed, there's a lot of inflation and a lot of assets are increasing value relative to the dollar, and investors are more willing to step into the markets and so on, and retail investors as well, because they were stuck at home, started to trade more stocks and whatnot. So there's a lot of factors involved as to why the market has rallied the way that it did during 2020. The economy has for sure not recovered at the same rate that stock prices have. So that's definitely something to watch. And with that being said, I think I'll end it here. This was my first YouTube video. And yeah, I hope to make more of these videos in the future and start possibly posting trade recaps trade ideas, live trades, and things that I have learned and new things that I do learn and share it with you guys. Yeah, with that being said, I think I'll just go ahead and end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.